Okay, so we have an urgent information coming out. Do me a favor, share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. US President Donald says Los Angeles will burn to the ground if he did not send troops. The US President said on Tuesday that if he had not deployed Marines and other soldiers in Los Angeles, the city will be burning to the ground right now. He's absolutely right. He's right. And we've seen these last couple of days, started with ICE official. I mean, it was just getting ugly. So now he did deploy the National Guard 2,000 and 700 Marines, and he added another 2,000 National Guards. So there's a lot of military out there in Los Angeles. That's how bad the situation is. And I just posted a video not too long ago, 4 a.m. All right, you had people out there looting. All right, and I felt bad for these like the small businesses. People woke up, like the owners, and they saw their business were completely just vandalized. Everything was taken. Apple Store, that's one of the big stores out there, big companies, they were robbed too. So we are definitely seeing something here. So Donald just deployed 700 Marines. They already arrived in Los Angeles. And so we're going to see what's going on with this news here. Once again, Gavin Newsom and the mayor of Los Angeles remains quiet. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Let's see what's going on here. So, U.S. President Donald Trump said on Tuesday, June 10th, 2025, that if he had not deployed Marines and other soldiers in Los Angeles, the city will be burning to the ground right now. If I didn't send in the troops to Los Angeles the last 3 nights, that once beautiful and great city will be burning to the ground right now, Trump posted on Truth Social. To put an end to the protests, about 700 Marines have been deployed in Los Angeles, and 4,000 National Guards have been mobilized. Now remember, guys, it was only 2. It was 2,000, but the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, announced on his Twitter page that Donald added an additional 2,000 National Guards. So right now there's 4,000 National Guards. Troops have been mobilized. Notably, the American military does not have any domestic law enforcement role. The U.S. Marines have been deployed domestically in 2005 for Hurricane Katrina and for the 2611. I guess they meant to say the 9/11. I could be wrong on that one yet. So California Governor Gavin Newsom said that this move by the U.S. president is fulfilling the deranged fantasy of a dictatorial president. No. Gavin, your state is being run by lawlessness. You allowed so much to come into your... See, here's the thing about Gavin. He's worried because those are his votes. These are my... Even though those individuals are not supposed to be in that state, Donald is sending them back home. He's worried because, hey, these are my votes. Excuse me, these are my people. But, he needs to start cleaning up his own states, and which he's not doing. So Donald is coming in, sending ICE, and ICE is doing their, operation and, cuffing those illegals. But again, Gavin just keep bashing and just calling out Donald that his state, there's nothing wrong with it. But obviously, there's a lot of illegal going on there, guys, and in front of Home Depot, and you got all these, again, millions of people that's living in California. So the state is suing the president for sending in troops without the permission of the governor. Well, again, the governor wouldn't deploy the troops, so commander in chief had to step in. And the reason why is because ICE officials were getting hit. And so Gavin, his job was to protect the ICE official, and he failed. That's the reason why Donald deployed the troops to help them out. All right, so the last time a president has sent National Guard troops to a U.S. city without a governor approval was in 1965. Now, District Attorney Nathan told BBC that extra deployment was unnecessary because only a small fraction of the area population was protesting. Why do you keep saying protesting? Guys, I'm not the only one here. There's videos out there that show that these individuals are throwing rocks. So, law enforcement got hit in the face. Foreigners waving their flag. You have, again, electric vehicle being lit up. It's like World War III going on there. I don't know why they keep saying peaceful protest. So once again, District Attorney Nathan told BBC that extra deployment was unnecessary because only a small fraction of the area's population was protesting, and an even smaller number had broken the law. Smaller number? What? Yeah. So tell that to the people that woke up this morning and their business were completely vandalized. All right, so today's marks the fourth day of chaotic, lawlessness group. I'm not saying that name anymore. I'm saying lawlessness group because that's what it is. Lawlessness group against the raids. Now, local officials say that the ICE agents have stoked fear in the community. So the state sued the Trump administration for mobilizing National Guard troops in the city. However, Trump border czar Tom threatened that elected officials could get arrested if they interfere with agents underground. Ooh. Wow. Border czar Tom is like, Gavin, we run the show, and we staying here for 4 years. I'm telling you what, we're going to keep enforcing law every day in Los Angeles, Tom said. Every day in Los Angeles, we're going to enforce immigration law. I don't care if they like it or not. I'll say it about anybody, Tom added. You cross the line, you cross that line, it's a felony to knowingly harbor and conceal an illegal alien. It's a felony to impede law enforcement doing their job. This thing is getting really hot. This thing is getting really hot. Wow. So, give me a second here. Let me see if I can pull up this information. Once again, Donald Trump says Los Angeles will burn to the ground if no troops sent. The Republic deployment thousands of troops has sparked outrage among Democrats, with Governor Gavin Newsom branding Trump dictatorial. So there's no dialogue between the Democrats and the Republicans. So you got the right; they doing the operation. They telling Gavin, you better get out the way. We bringing in ICE, and if you guys interfere, I will have a warrant for your arrest. And you have Gavin; he's saying stuff like, there's no, it's not necessary to send the troops out there. Give me a second here. I want to go check out Gavin Newsom Twitter page. He did post some updates here. So Gavin Newsom just added something here. He just posted this. Think of how much veteran nutrition, assistance, and housing he could be providing instead of dishonoring these troops, using them as pawns. So the Associated Press just posted this information. The Pentagon said the deployment of National Guard members and Marines to protest over immigration raids in Los Angeles would cost $134 million. So again, that's how much it costs to deploy all those military out there and to do their job. $134 million. Gavin said that money could have gone to the veterans. Stop! Stop, Gavin. Stop. You know how much money you giving now to the veteran or to the American? You giving it to those new people that came to California. Even my rooster agree with me. But again, Gavin, you're being a two-faced on this one here, man. A lot of money that you taking from the sleeping giant citizens and giving it to those that came from the southern region. I truly apologize about the rooster here, guys. But again, that's where we at right now. Someone said you're spending $12.4 billion on illegal. You hear that? You're spending $12.4 billion on illegal health care in the state of California. You spent $9.6 billion on it last year. Spare us. Wow. So again, Gavin, he needs to remove the speck out of his own eyes before he starts opening his mouth. But someone said, what? Truly apologize about that, rooster. Someone said that's not enough money. We need to boost it up and send more military. All right, guys. So this is where we at. I'll keep you updated. Give me a second here. Hold on. We got something here. Okay, so Waz Alert just posted this information here. A top Pentagon official is reporting that the estimated cost of deploying the National Guard and Marines to the Los Angeles, California area, again, is nearly $134 million due to the ongoing riots and unrest that's taking place. Well, again, thank you, Gavin. If you would have done your job, we would have saved that money. Alright, so this is where we at right now, guys. But again, Donald is, trying to ease down tensions out there. The governor did not deploy the National Guards. Donald had to step in and take care of business. If only Gavin Newsom would have done something, then it would have been a different ball game. But he refused to do anything. The mayor refused to do anything. They allowed those lawlessness group to strike the ICE official. Donald had to step in and deploy National Guards and Marines. If only Gavin would have done his job, it would have been a different ballgame. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.